Hello, viewers. I am Mr. Dilip Kumar Pal, stand before you with the topic Affirmative Action Policy for Backward Classes or Marginalized Class, which is found in +3 second semester Political Science Honours Paper 4, and the name of the paper is Political Process in India. So today's topic is Affirmative Action Policy for Backward Classes or Marginalized Classes. It is found in +3 second semester paper number 4. But before I start this video, I want to inform my viewers that my channel name is @Dilip Kumar Pal 9375. If you will search this channel in Google, you will find as many as 470 videos relating to +2 first year political science to +2 second year political science, +3 first semester political science honors to +3 sixth semester political science honors, and many videos of environmental studies of +3 first semester and ethics and values paper of +3 second semester, and some videos also of general elective paper of second semester. I request my viewers that if you have subscribed my channel already, it is alright, so that you will get benefit. And those of your friends who are in above classes, request them or aware them about this channel. At least some students will be benefited. And never hesitate to give help to anybody. A single help to anybody is a great help to that person itself. And any topic you want, just write my name Dilip Kumar Pal and the name of the topic. You will get both the Odia and English video. If you will find Odia video, be sure that its English version is also in YouTube. If you will find any video in English, be sure that its Odia version is also in YouTube. Let us start. Affirmative Action Policy for Backward Classes or Marginalized Classes. Scholars, leaders, and thinkers of all ages have acknowledged that a nation will develop when people of all classes of it will develop. If people of backward classes will not develop, a country cannot develop. So, for the development of people of backward classes, some steps have been taken in all nations, including India, known as affirmative actions for people of backward classes. It is realized by thinkers, scholars, leaders of all ages that a country will develop if all the people within the country will develop. If in a country people of some class will develop and some class will not develop, that country will not develop. So in all countries, including India, some steps have been taken for the development of people of backward classes. It is known as affirmative actions for backward classes. So affirmative actions for backward classes means steps which have been taken for the development of backward people. It is known as the affirmative actions. So in India, what steps have been taken for the development of people of backward classes. Number 1, affirmative actions for backward class in India. Number 1, Kaka Kalekar Commission. A 7-member commission under Kaka Kalekar was appointed on 1953 to find out ways for the development of backward classes. It submitted its report on 30th March 1955 with following recommendations. For the development of people of backward classes, in 1953, Kaka Kalekar Commission was appointed, and this commission submitted a report on 30th March 1955 on with some following recommendations. The commission was appointed. It is known as Kaka Kalekar Commission. It is a 7-member commission. It was appointed in 1953 and it submitted a report in 30th March 1955 and it suggested following matters, following ways for the development of people of backward classes. So what suggestions, recommendation it has given? Number 1, it suggested that in India there are 2399 backward classes who will have to be developed by a reservation. It suggested that in India 2399 backward classes are found. So reservation will have to be made for them for their development. Number 2, it suggested to reserve 20% class 1 jobs, 33 class 2 jobs, 40% class 3, class 4 jobs for their development. It suggested that for the development of backward people of backward classes, 20% reservation will have to be made for class 1 jobs, 33% reservation will have to be made for class 2 jobs, and 40% reservation will have to be made for the class 3 and class 4 jobs. Number 3, it suggested 70% seats should be reserved in technical and vocational educational institutions for the development. It suggested that 70% seats must be reserved in technical and vocational educational institutions for these people. If all these steps will be taken, definitely people of backward class will develop. And this committee took only caste as a factor to determine backwardness. It took caste as a factor to determine the backwardness of a class. So out of 7 members of this commission, 3 members opposed it, leading to a disagreement among members of commission, and the suggestions of this commission was not accepted by Parliament. So in the commission there were 7 members. Out of 7 members, 3 members did not agree with the rest of the members to adopt caste as the only mean to determine the backwardness of the people of a class. So there was a disagreement among members of commission, but the suggestions of this commission was not accepted by Parliament. So the first step for the development of the people of backward class was Kaka Kalekar Commission. Number 2, Bindeswari Prasad Mandal Commission. On 20th November 1978, a 6-member commission was appointed under Bindeswari Prasad Mandal and it submitted a report on 31st December 1980. And in 1990, the then Prime Minister of India, V.P. Singh, declared to implement it. So the second step for the development of, or the second affirmative action for the development of backward class was the Bindeswari Prasad Mandal Commission. On 20th November 1978, it was appointed. It was a 6-member commission under Bindeswari Prasad Mandal and it submitted a report on 31st December 1980. And in 1990, V.P. Singh, the then Prime Minister of India, declared to implement the recommendation of Mandal Commission. And this commission took 11 yardsticks along with caste and data compiled by 1931 class community census. This Mandal Commission took along with caste 11 yardsticks along with data compiled by 1931 class community census. By this, it determines the backward classes. And out of 11 yardsticks, 4 are social yardsticks, 3 are educational yardsticks, and 4 are economic yardsticks to determine the backwardness of the people. So now discuss what were the 4 social standards for the determination of backwardness. Number 1, such castes or class are regarded as social backward by other castes and classes. Number 1, such castes or classes are regarded as social backward by other castes and classes. People of other caste regard that a particular class or class is a backward. This is necessary. This is one yardstick. Number 2, such classes or castes depend upon physical level. Such people of such caste and class depend on physical level or what? Number 3, 25% of women above state category, 25% of women above state average of this caste or class are doing labor. More than 25% of state average, women of more than 25% of state average of this class must be doing labor. Number 4, more than 25% women and 10% men from rural area and more than 10% women and 5% men of urban area above state average get married before attaining 17 years. More than 25% women and more than 10% men from rural area above the state average and more than 10% women and 5% men of urban area more than state average have married before attaining the age of 17 years. These are 4 social standards. Then there are 3 education standards. More than 25% children of such caste and class above state average of the age group 5 to 15 do not go to school. More than 25% above state category of the children in between 5 to 15 do not go to school. Number 2, more than 25% children of above state average drop out from school. More than 25% above the state category children have school dropout. Number 3, more than 25% children above state average fail to pass even class 10. More than 25% above state category even pass class 10. These are the 3 educational standards. Then again there are 4 economic standards. Economic standard for determining backwardness. Family property of people of such class or caste is 25% less than state average property. 25% people of this category have less than family property of people of such class and caste is 25% less than state average property. In this class, that persons will be included whose family property is less than 25% of state average. Number 2, more than 25% people above state average live in kacha houses. More than 25% people of this class above state category are living in kacha houses or mud houses. Number 3, 50% family bring drinking water far away 2 kilometers. 50% of family of this class take drinking water far away from 2 kilometers. And last, more than 25% people of state average depend on the consumer loan to fulfill their daily needs. More than 25% people of this class depend on, more than 25% people of state average depend on the consumer loan to fulfill their daily needs. More than 25% people of state average depend on consumer loan to fulfill their basic needs. More than 25% people of state average depend on the consumer loan to fulfill their daily needs. More than 25% people of state average, they depend on consumer loan to fulfill their basic needs. So, VP Mandal Commission, Bindeswar Prasad Mandal Commission took 11 yardsticks along with caste and the data compiled by 931 class community census to determine the backward classes. And what recommendations this commission has given? Number one, it reported 3743 backward classes in India. It reported 3743 backward classes in India. It recommended 27% reservation of seats in government job and government educational institution for those people who constitute 52% of the total population. It recommended that 27% reservation will have to be made for the people of backward classes in government jobs and government education institutions because they constitute 52% of the total population. And it justifies that because 23% reservation are for ST and SC, for their 23% of country's population. As 23% reservations have been made for ST and SC people because they constitute 23% of total population. So, it justifies that 27% reservation will have to be made for the people of backward classes because they constitute 52% of the total population. Number 3, it suggested 27% reservation in appointment as well as promotion. It suggested 27% reservation in appointment as well as promotion. Number 4, these people will also get age relaxation. It suggested these people of backward class will get age relaxation like people of ST and SC. If within 3 years seats will not be filled up, it will be de-reserved. If within 3 years seats will not be fulfilled, it will be de-reserved. Then 6.1, to look after implementation, it suggested for the formation of Backward Class Development Corporation. To look after the implementation of the suggestion, it recommended for the formation of Backward Class Development Corporation. 7, a roster system should be used as it is found for SNSC. It suggested that a roster system should be used for the people of backward classes at the time of reservation as it is found for SNSC. Roster system means on the basis of 27% reservation for them, at least that much reservations they are going or not, they are getting or not. It is roster system. Then Supreme Court has given verdict on the recommendation of Mandal Commission. Verdict of Supreme Court on report of Mandal Commission. What Supreme Court has given its verdict on the recommendation of Mandal Commission? People of such category will get 27% reservation, but economically and socially better people of such category will not get reservation. Supreme Court has held that 27% of people of this category will get reservation, but the economically better people of this category will not get reservation. Number 2, in no case reservation will be more than 50%. In no case reservation will be more than 50%. Number 3, 27% reservation will not be applicable for promotion. 27% reservation will not be applicable for promotion. 4, it allows no reservation of 10% to poor people of all classes. It allows no reservation will be made for poor people of all classes. No 10% reservation will have to be made. No 10% reservation will have to be made for people of all classes who are poor. Then formation of National Commission for Backward Classes. In 1993, 5 members of National Commission for Backward Classes was formed with following duties. In 1993, a 5-member Backward Commission was appointed. In 1993, a 5-member NCBC, National Commission for Backward Classes, was appointed with following duties. What duties have been given to NCBC, National Commission Backward Classes? Number 1, it hears all requests relating to the inclusion of any class in this category. It hears all requests of all persons to request. It hears a request of all persons to include any class in this category. It gives advices to center government in this matter relating to backward class, which are binding to center. It gives recommendation to the center about the backward classes, and these recommendations are binding to the central government. It helps the center to revise this list in every 10 years. It helps the central government to revise this list in every 10 years. Finally, it hears complaint relating to any wrong inclusion of any class or wrong exclusion of any class in this category. It hears complaint relating to any wrong inclusion of any class in this category or wrong exclusion of any class in this category. So, in this video we have discussed affirmative actions or steps taken for the development of people of backward classes. Okay viewers, I only request my students that watch the whiteboard, simultaneously you should listen to me so that you will be clear. Thank you, have a good day.